because it's going to cost females money to live alone, to not be kept safe from the Incel Invasion.
That's right, cunts, we got another. Let's skip the intro today. Roll the shit!
Next gon' give it to ya. Fuck, wait for you to get it on your own. Next gon' deliver to ya. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel.
So what we have here, cunts, is a lovely young gentleman going by the name of Red Pill Warrior / MGTOW Representative. Seriously. The whole thing. I came across Red Pill Warrior / MGTOW You know what, I'm just gonna call him Daniel. Definitely looks like a Daniel. I discovered Daniel's channel when I came across one of his videos, creatively titled, "Feminist Will Be Raped in the Streets." At first I figured he was a troll. Upon watching the video I became even more convinced that he was a troll. Then I took a look at Daniel's channel. Daniel has been making videos on a fairly regular basis for about 2 years. He began with MGTOW shit, likely his gateway into finally understanding that he is involuntarily celibate, and then moved on to such varied topics as flat earth conspiracy theories, the Illuminati, and ghosts. With a resume like that, it's not hard to see that Daniel is clearly not a well-balanced individual. With that in mind, before we take a look at some of Daniel's material, I'd like to point out that he does have a speech impediment. I'd hate to be the guy who makes fun of the challenged kids, so before filming this video I looked through enough of his material that I'm satisfied that it's only a speech impediment, not a mental one. The dude is definitely fucking delusional, but he doesn't appear to be retarded. With that out of the way, before we take a look at his most recent video, let's take a quick look at some clips from his older ones, to give you a brief look at the type of person that Daniel is. This is a clip from a video called, "Why I'm Still a MGTOW, Part 2.
What about Civil War? Sugar Daddy government, huh? Where's the father at? You dressing up kids like sluts? I have a half a mind to report you to child services. I have a half a mind. I wonder what they're going to see about this, huh? Yeah, get going.
And this is from a video entitled, "A Message to All Women."
And here I am, again, going for work. Being single, all alone, castrated from society, just like always, me and my big cock. And got all the working class females, the factory wats, playing the victim card all damn time. They don't have no meaning of life.
Now if these seem a little bit disconcerting to you, and perhaps a tad familiar, it's probably because you're familiar with this clip.
For the last 8 years of my life, ever since I've hit puberty, I've been forced to endure an existence of loneliness, rejection, and unfulfilled desires, all because girls have never been attracted to me.
Elliot Rogers of course went on to murder 6 people and injure 14 others. Keep that in mind as we dig into Daniel's latest video, again, titled "Feminist Will Be Raped in the Streets." With even such a small view into the type of person that Daniel is, this video is disconcerting at best. Let's take a look.
This is Red Pilled Warrior MGTOW representative representing as always. Oh yeah, and the future may as well be closer than you think. I have my contacts, and my contacts said that vandalism will soon be on the rise.
So, right off the bat, we have Daniel talking about a new future, somehow brought about by a rise in the rates of vandalism. This is already sounding like Daniel is, at the very least, looking to get himself involved in some Antifa type shit. But to what end, I wonder? Daniel?
Mostly against the single mom in their households.
Oh, well that makes perfect sense.
Tell me, why do they divorce rape? And then, and then, you know, child support rape and alimony rape, and they get to live in a lifestyle of comfort. This ain't the total truth. They have been keeping it from you for so long.
I'm fairly sure that Daniel is trying to claim that alimony rates, custody rates, etc. have been hidden from us to ensure that women are able to live in comfort. Can't be entirely sure, he's rambling and not making a whole lot of sense, but I think that's what he was trying to say. I agree that alimony is a bullshit system, and that custody courts are generally biased in favor of women. But the idea that these rates have been hidden from us seems to have more in common with Daniel's other conspiracy theories. Those numbers are freely available, and are how we know that there's an issue.
There is vandalisms, there are arsons, there are, like, of course there's shootings, murders, suicides, but still, I wanted to talk about simple vandalisms.
As far as I can tell, this part is referring to the vandalisms that he believes will herald a new future, and hinting that there will also be worse crimes committed. It's hard to tell since this part really plays like a non sequitur, but this part after is what really ties everything together.
Because it's going to cost females money to live alone, to not be kept safe from the Incel Invasion. Yeah, it's going to get that bad. The incels are going to rule the females' lives. You know, I'm not nihilistic, because this is actually a more peaceful solution.
So here we have Daniel not only claiming that there will be some kind of incel revolution aimed at ruining the lives of what I can only assume are, for the most part, innocent women, but also showing a trait common to a lot of the sick fucks that do sick fuck things. Daniel believes that this is a peaceful option, which not only implies delusion, but also that this, to Daniel, is the less harmful of multiple options. A necessary evil, if you will. This implies that Daniel believes that he's doing the right thing, something that needs to be done. That's a dangerous thing in somebody so unstable that they would yell slut at children out in public.
There is no way the females are going to live comfortably and take their kids to school in their vehicle that they wait from their, well, the father of the kids, because apparently ain't husband, because you're supposed to die before you move on. That's your vow. And you break your vow, you're going to, well, break your expectations early, bitches.
I'm starting to think that maybe Daniel lost a woman a long time ago. He seems very bitter about the fact that divorce occurs. He also seems a little confused about the meaning of the word rape. I suppose he has that in common with the feminists that he so despises. Daniel then goes on to end the video, but adds a brief, odd post-credits scene about living comfortably.
Oh, and one more thing. If you're not living comfortably, you don't got no lifestyle, you got no possessions, you don't got no connections, even if it's a animal, doesn't matter. I swear to God, you got nothing if you don't got any of that and much more. You have to have something worth living.
Sounds like a nice enough sentiment, right? Except he follows it up with this.
And that will feminazis have truly lost, and incels are going to vandalize their lives.
And that's where the video leaves off. Now take what you want from this. This guy could be entirely harmless. He could be a long-term master troll or something like that. But he could also be a future Elliot Rogers. I'm not trying to get the guy in trouble, but this is the type of person that should probably have a few eyes on him. This is the type of person who should be seeking psychiatric help, who should be given the care and attention that he clearly needs before he snaps and he kills somebody. Whether that's an institution, some medication, or even just some type of therapy, people like this shouldn't be ignored. Do you want killers? Because that's how you get killers, and we don't need more of those. Anyway, cunts, I'm gonna leave this one here. Remember to check out the Cuntstream every night, shitload of different shows going on. Until then...
Ooga, fucking Ooga. Fuck off, Schmeckle. I'm not doing this. Wanker.
You dressing up kids like sluts?